Hi, let me explain this clearly how to achieve this scenario. I just thought of making a small video so that you can get some view on this. So your scenario, as I understood, it have to execute the scenario 1 for the first test data, and then it has to go to the second scenario and then execute the first test data, and then come back to scenario 1 and then pick up the second test data, and then come to scenario 2 and take the second test data. So it should process that way. But generally using this scenario outline in Cucumber, it's absolutely not possible to achieve this. We have to use Excel's method to do this in a tricky way. So for this, what we can do is, in the same scenario, you can provide one test data for scenario 1 and one test data for scenario 2. So I have converted your uh, feature file in this manner. So let me give some gap here so that you'll understand easily. So the first line is combined together, which will execute this lead payload and then get a sync code. So whatever you have written here, policy type, all these, and then make model will be executed one after one. So for that reason, you can see here vehicle data and policy data. So I have considered this as policy data, this API payload, and vehicle test data 1, vehicle test data 2, vehicle test data 3, and same way policy data. So this is maintained in Excel, which looks like this. So there is no difference. Whatever your requirement is, it will be absolutely running fine. Just that you are using Excel instead of storing everything like this. Okay, you have make, for now I have taken only um, four test datas, sorry, three test data. You can even extend this as much as you need, so you will understand in a while. So you can see here what you have: make, model, version, RTO code. I just taken four test data so that it will be easy to understand. See, make, model, version, RTO code, and I have provided the test data here. So this is one test data, this is one test data, and this is one test data. And the same way, the policy data, comparing to your scenario, policy type, IDIV, pre-NCB percentage. So I just took three columns. You can extend your code, and all the data which is present here is present here as well. Comprehensive and this thing, wound damage, comprehensive. So we created one Excel method to handle this function. But remember one thing: whenever you put the digits, or whenever you have numeric value, just try to put a single colon here so that you can convert it later. By that, we are using a single method to get the data. I'll show you how we are getting data. What all you need is, basically you want to get all this data and pass to your API. That's what I understood. And here also you are getting all the data and you are passing it. You are getting the data in policy type, ID, and all this in your step definition, right? So let me switch to step definition. So it's pretty much easy. So ignore these things. This is common. So from here, if you see, given I add payload with vehicle data and all these things. See, so here it will start processing. What all you need basically is, you need to get the values of, make, model, version, RTO code, and all those, right? So we are storing all that in a string, and here get value from Excel is the method which we created. So this is the method which is present in the same file. You can place it anywhere if you want. The first parameter it will take is the input file. That means the path of this Excel file, test data file, and the sheet name. So since we are maintaining multiple sheets, we have defined sheet name in the function, and the test data column name, that means test data 1, test data 2, test data 3, you can specify that. And then test data row name, that means whether it is a make, model, version, RTO. So this function will be applicable for this policy test data as well. So that's the reason we created a simple method to handle this. Now, when we call this string get make get value from Excel, it will go there. It will check for input file I have specified here, system.setProperty test data, and I have placed it within a framework. I'll share this repository with you. Within a framework, we have test data, and there I have placed test data.xlsx file. So we are passing one parameter as input file, and the next parameter is the sheet name. So here sheet name is vehicle test data, and the next parameter is arg1. Because why arg1? At the first time you will be getting arg1 means vehicle test data 1, so it will process this test data 1 first. Okay, and that's the reason we are giving arg1, and we are getting a value of make, and we are storing it in a string variable called getMake. Of course this is local variable, but when you have to access this getMake globally, so declare it outside somewhere public static, so that you can extend your code and use this value to pass into your APIs. So in the same way, we are getting a model, version, RTO code, and we are storing it. But don't think that this will be very slow and all. I already tested it. It will be very faster to get the data. No worries about that. And next thing what we are doing is, as per your requirement, you need one test data from this scenario and other test data one from the second scenario. So now once processing one test data, it will process the next test data. That is for policy test data type, where you are getting this get asynchronous code, and this one you are getting all this data, right? You will get all this data and you will be passing here. So once these two processing is done, it will use call API. So whatever the scenarios you have here, you have the scenarios like then API call is success, then user calls add lead API. Whatever the code you already have, you can you can paste it here and in pass these values into that code, so that it will handle your calling of APIs. And then as usually what all features you have, what all steps you have here, that will be executed one after one. So I'll run this code and show you. So this is the runner file you have to run. See how pretty fast it is. If you observe here now, see these two lines, observe these two lines, vehicle test data 1, policy test data 1, and you can see the values also. Honda Brio 1.2 SMT MH01, and from this policy test data 1, okay, you have policy comprehensive 20,030 and comprehensive 20,030. See, you got all this. That mean you got the values. You can call your APIs or get APIs, whatever you have want to do, you can do with that. And then this you can write the codes here. Already there are step definitions. Just I have written it for a sample purpose. So this is code for API call. This is code to check API success, response body. So whatever you want to do, you can call here. And once that one set is finished, then it will start processing test data too. That means here it will come to this Maruti Swift and it will process this, and then next policy test data. So own damage, and I have provided some value here just like that 20,000 2045. So it will process test data too, and whatever operations you need to check regarding APIs you can do here. And next test data 3, it will process test data 3 as you specified here. See Honda Brio, and again policy test data 3. here comprehensive 30,000. So as you required, so this is processing one test data from scenario 1, one test data from scenario 2, but we combined it into a one scenario so that your requirement is fulfilled. So basically what you need is you need to get the values. Instead of getting values within from a feature file, you are getting values from a Excel sheet. That's it. So this is pretty much easy to do. So now you have Excel also already readily available. You just have to pass these parameters. If you want to add, let me show you the Excel. If you want to add other parameters, you can add here. You can create more rows, and you can simply call by looking at this example, and your data will be stored in separate strings. And better I suggest is to put this public static string outside and then store this value, because you might need it throughout the program, so that it will help you. And also one more request is to copy paste this function somewhere in your reusable methods or utilities, so that that will be separated from the actual step definition. So I have uploaded this code here in knowledge share Cucumber special scenario, which is private. This I restricted this. I'll give you this link. If you get any restrictions, just let me know. I'll check on it. So you can download this and copy this code to your. You can just use these reusable methods and then follow this method by looking at this. Just if you observe it for 10 to 15 minutes, then you will get what exactly we tried to achieve here. This is exactly the requirement what you need. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.